Well, today was a busy day. The place was very full of people this morning. I had the electrician, the plumber, the builder, and then eventually the plasterer show up. And I went off to work. And when I came back after about 5 o'clock, the plasterer was still here. Anyway, so what got done today? Well, you can probably see that the start of doing the plastering, some people call it mudding the walls, has started. So that's putting all the fine work to cover up gaps and things like that. So they put, this is called tape. So they put this tape on. They put some of the plaster on, stick the tape down, and then cover it. So that's just the first coat. So it's going to get a better skim coat later on. So it should be good enough to paint. So he's coming back tomorrow to put another coat on, and then on Monday coming to sand it back, because if you have a look, see, that's really rough. That's not going to paint very nice at all. But that's just to hold the tape, and there's some metal edging there as well they put on to protect the edges of the jib. So that got done today, and that's why now the walls have a few lines in them. I think they're supposed to do these as well, but maybe they do that last. I don't know. So that got done. Oh yeah, and the window. I didn't even notice the window. Before, in some of the other videos, this window frame, this part was taken out because it stuck out to about this much, so it was sticking out about here over the sink. And I told Neculai, yep, pull it off. I didn't realize he was actually going to frame up the window in some new lovely wood. More painting for me, yay! So that looks nice and tidy and like a normal window should look. And then he framed up the other doors, so that's all been framed up. Looks nice. This door has been framed up as well, so the gap that was on that side there is now covered up. And the reason you can see this at the moment is because the electrician put in 2 spotlights in my hallway. Look how bright that hall is now. So nice bright hallway. Here's the light switch there. Look how dark it is. That's kind of what we saw the other day. So nice and bright. That switch doesn't only turn the hallway light on, it also turns on a new light in the laundry. So we took down, that had like 3 little spots. So now we have this one here. And we will have a switch right about there on the wall that will turn the hallway light and this light on as well. So there'll be double switches, which I've mentioned before. So also the closet door has been partially framed because they needed to jib it up. Oh, I just noticed this framing. I hadn't noticed that one before. So that's been framed up. And I never even thought about it. But you actually, he left me the wood to frame up the inside of the closet. So I'm going to attach that once all the jib has been taken care of. I would have never actually even thought about putting trim here, but that makes sense. You don't really look inside your closet, but it's just a nice finish. Neculai is really good at knowing all these little things you need to know. So that still need to get a handle on there because the screws aren't long enough. And then, I think my last video, there was nothing but wood here. So I got Neculai. He pulled out the wood that was used to be the hot water cylinder cabinet. So he pulled that out. He patched up the ceiling because there was definitely a hole there because of the pipe that had to go through for the pressure of the hot water cylinder. I'm still going to have to fix the floor. That is going to be a power above the counter for the laundry, so I can plug things in if I want. Maybe even iron. Huh, fancy that. That one down there. So the plumber moved the pipes that were up here, that were above the sink, are now down here because they're going to be underneath the sink and come up to a single spout. And then that plug there is so I can plug in the washer and dryer, which will be sitting here. The moment the washing machine has been relegated to the corner. It's been a very naughty washing machine, so it's hiding in the corner because I can't put it on the faucet at the moment. And then I'll have the light switch there. So this all needs to be mudded over and everything so I can paint it. And I think Neculai is going to put a piece up there to make it look pretty. So I think that was all the changes today. So this area here, before that section got pulled out, was very busy this morning. The plumber, fortunately, he finished right around the time that the electrician showed up, so they weren't all over each other. And then the builder came, and then eventually the jib stoppers came. So we have to frame some things up, but it's all coming together, and I have word that the actual kitchen, the flatpack kitchen, has arrived at miter 10, and my daughter Alicia is going to be delivering it tomorrow morning, and that's our project for next week, is to put the kitchen flatpack together. I was hoping to be painting this on Sunday, but as it turns out, the jib stopper is not going to be done with doing all that until Monday, late on Monday, because he's got to sand it all back to put it into a good state, because you can see how rough that is. That's just there to hold everything in place. And so hopefully he does a good job and sands it back so it'll be a nice smooth surface for me to paint. And then the fun job of putting the kitchen in. And then the more fun job of putting the flooring down, which I'm not worried about that. I've done it before. The kitchen is the part that I'm slightly concerned about. But I'm sure we'll be able to do it. So thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next installment of my kitchen renovations. Bye-bye.